when you get to camp, take off your hunting boots. Let your feet breathe. If you have second layers of socks like I do, take those off too. Give your foot a light massage because they've been cooked up in the tight boots hiking. And then put in your camp shoes, light and airy. Okay, let me show you my organization invention. I have an open air closet, I call it, where I hang my stuff when I get to the camper and it's out of the way. So I have plenty of room down here to lay down, take a nap, read a book, whatever. So this is my day bag, very good one, Everly stock number X2. The rifle I took, hooked up there, the walking shooting sticks, and the spare rifle that I always bring just in case. And I put the binoculars there in the corner. So I have more room to maneuver. I don't have to be moving one thing to the other, and because it's usually that's the case. I mean, to get to the food that it's in this cabinet here, the cushion, see the little blue cushion up there, I have to remove it, toss it up there, put it back, there's a cushion. So I just leave it off like that until it's time to go to bed. And then if I need to reach up there for something, I just kind of tie this up here. And there I got my plates, chips, crackers, peanuts, you name it. Just a lot of knickknacks. The heater, the propane tanks, you name it. So, and then drinking water. I don't drink water from the faucet because it doesn't taste that good. I have this 2.5 gallon that I put it on top there. When the pop is up, and then I just store it underneath when it's time to go. Let me do a review on the boots. Let me tell you, these boots, they're the Redhead brand. Don't know exactly. It says here bone dry. Let me see if I see another. Okay, Redhead. It doesn't have any other particular. Let me see here. Branded. Okay, that's it. Now these boots, this is the second time I wear them, and I'm going to give it a thumbs up. They're very, very good. The grip is excellent. It has this outer edge sticking out. You see this sticking out there. That gives me a better balance. And it's pronounced on both sides. The back has it too. Now, they're both excellent, but I think I made a mistake. I bought them at 8.5. They didn't have the 9. And when you're walking a lot, these boots starts getting tight. And for some reason, the right one, it started giving me. Let me put them over here for now and throw the socks. I have to, these are not my hunting socks. These are regular gym socks that I usually have on. When I started putting on the boots to go hunting, I took out my hunting socks. These are winter Kenetrek. Is that it? Yeah. Kenetrek socks. And they're very good. They're very warm, but they're kind of thick. They're thicker than the white ones, and I couldn't get the boots in. Well, I finally got them, but I said, you know what? This is already feeling very tight, and I said, I am not gonna be walking already with tight feet. Said I'm not gonna walk with boots that already feel tight without even getting out of the camper. So I imagine when I'm walking, within 100, within 300 or 400 yards, I want to start feeling even tighter. The feet get swollen. I walked about a mile or so, and they were going to be too tight, so that's why I wore the white ones, and those are the only ones. I think I might have some more on top of the up here on the storage there in the bed. But the boots are very good. I like them. They kept my ankle, because I have a tendency of twisting my ankle. They kept my ankle pretty straight, and let me turn on the fan. It's hot here. Oh, I got this new fan that it's a lot quieter. Check it out. Remote control, buddy. And it's got 4 speeds. And you can make it go up and the head will go up and down sideways. Oh, that feels good. And it has 4 speeds, and you can time it. You can time it for 4 hours. I recommend that fan. I just got it out of the box and set it to work because it's warm here, and I open up the vent. Yeah, vent's open. Windows are open. Not the plastic. I haven't done the plastic. I might do this one. So far so good. And I was gonna go and sit outside, but the sun, it's at 12 o'clock now. What is it? Oh, I think I took a nap for an hour. It's 1:43. I'm gonna do a little hunting in the afternoon and see how that goes. Let me you know what, let me step outside. It's a nice day. It's only 72, I believe. Yeah. Well, I saw a lot of sign. I saw a lot of deer tracks, and they look pretty fresh, 4 days or so, and the bedding. So and I found a bear scat that looked kind of a week old. So there's bears up here. All right, let me sit here. Oh. So let's see what's going on. I haven't heard a single shot, so I had a feeling this year wasn't going to be as productive. Okay, so I decided to stop for a break at Lake Isabel. What's left of it. It's not exactly a full lake like we used to, but apparently they are expecting a big flow because they lifted the dike. They're still working on it, almost 100%. So this is a big project, and where you see the grass line right there, that's where the top was. They added another, I don't know, I can't tell from here, maybe 40 feet, 50 feet. They got more dirt piled up, and all the way around they got that's like a zigzag a wall. It's an overflow, I think is what it is. And then they built this big wall of dirt around it. So apparently they're expecting a big flow when it comes. Nobody knows if it's going to come this year or next year. But by doing that, they can double the capacity of what they used to have. The water, I remember, it was the lower area was underwater. All these rocks. So it has gone down a lot. I can't say how much. It's gone down a lot. But everything changes. California is known for having droughts for years, and then it starts raining again a lot. There's still people fishing and boating. I don't know how deep it is here. But yeah, I mean, why would they build something so high if they weren't expecting a lot of water in the future? Well, another thing I gotta do with the truck, the shocks are shot. I gotta change the shocks as soon as I can. But here's the view. That area back there, they call it French Gulch. There's a marina. On the other side, you see a bunch of little boats parked over there. And let's take a walk down here with the shade. It's about 91 degrees right now, compared to 68 during the day in the mountains. Look at that guy skiing. And I was thinking that for the property value of this area, being that the lake is low, the property value has gone down because there's not that much tourism, and the people that have some businesses, they're not doing too well. So for an investor that wants to buy property low, I think this is a good area. When the lake rises up again, this is going to be good. I've been coming up here for years, and there's a lot of activities. You know, there's water rafting, fishing, kayaking, boating, you name it. I mean, a lot of activities. Some people are camping right at the edge. There's the little marina. I don't know if you can see it. Let me get the camera. Just a few boats. Actually, that's a good sized boat over there. This looks like a Cayman cruiser. Oh, bikers! Yeah, a lot of bikers come up here. A lot of people, when they retire, they want to get this list off their bucket list, and they're in their 60s, and they go ahead and buy a Harley, and they get on with their wives and they start biking with a group of retired people, and they're touring the country and they're going places. So yeah, I mean, this is a fantastic view. I mean, look at the clouds. This is a picture. It's a picture postcard right there. Let me see if I can zoom it. Yeah, right there's good. The clouds and the mountains over there. So I'm noticing in the distance they piled up gravel on the hills. The gravel is under cement, I guess, and it's all the way around the reservoir. So they're doing major work here. And I don't know if this dam produces energy, to be honest. There's a tower up there, but I don't know exactly what that's for. And let's say, well, there's an intake. So yeah, they're probably taking in water from there, but they might have stopped because there's not enough water to make energy. So they have to wait until this dam fills up again. So hopefully this year we'll get good rains and good snow. Let's see what happens. Everybody has their fingers crossed, hoping. As far as fishing here, I don't know, but I know a lot of people were fishing at the river. You can see them from the side of the bank. I never heard of anybody fishing on the lake. But if there's fish in the river, there should be fish there too. So I don't see why not. All right, break's over. Let's get back on the road. All right, guys. See you on the next one. Okay, we're coming out of the canyon finally. This road is so windy and dangerous. And I think that the sign that says that 317 people have gotten killed on the river, I think some of them must have been on this road, because this road is not easy. There's a spot that you just make a quick turn, and if you're not paying attention, you're going right over the cliff. The road it's narrow, and then you see signs that says narrow road ahead. What? It's gonna get more narrow than this? Jesus. Alright, let me pull over to the side. I have this guy on my ass all trip. Okay. Let's take a look at this view. Oh, and there's the sign. Since 1968, 317 lives have been lost. That's because this road, and it says it in Spanish there on the right, this road is very dangerous. Not along the river. So let's take a look at the river. Look at that view. Isn't that beautiful? see if I can see any fish from here. Nah, it's hard to tell. But this, when they built this road, I don't know when they did it. I'm gonna find out. Those guys, the engineers and the contractors and the laborers, everybody that worked the, you know, the heavy equipment and everything, these guys, they did an amazing job cutting through this canyon. That the river actually made the path. And look at the rocks on the side. They had to cut it. You see the saw cuts going down. All those lines are saw cuts down to the floor, to the road. It's incredible how they did this. Very very labor intensive. And then the wall. Let me stand the edge here. Look at this wall. It's with stones cemented together all the way down to the ground there, and then there's a pipe that if there's any rain, it collects it from the other side and it takes it onto the bridge, onto that road, brings it out to the river. So it's quite a job. That building there, it's probably making energy. Let me see. Can't tell if I'm zooming or what. It's so sunny. Yeah, that building there. So the guys that did this this road, they're amazing work. I mean, back-breaking, big-time back-breaking. Look at the water down there. It's got a good flow. It's incredible what they did here. All right, let me keep going. I don't want to walk more into the edge. I don't want to fall over. That's all I need. Shit. And let's hit the road. Jack. Look at this thing. And this is solid. It's got a lot of traffic. Oh, I see a what do they call it when somebody dies on the road? In living memory, there's a monument, I guess. Not a monument. I forget what you call it. Right there. They got flowers and the flag, and you see a few of those down the river. There's a fence with a sign that says keep out private property, keep out private property. It's all the way up. Who the hell's gonna climb this thing? Look, not even a goat. Who the hell's gonna climb that? And they have signs up and down. Yeah, this is a very dangerous. Every time I take this road, I cringe. I'm hanging onto the steering wheel for dear life. All right, later. Okay, so now we're going through. I already got some gas. I only bought like a little bit over a quart and 69 bucks. Can you believe it? So we're going through the agriculture area of Bakersfield, southern Bakersfield. Most of the fields are plowed over, and I guess they're getting ready for planting. But there was a lot of fields that they were not abandoned, but they were not plowed. And what they do is they let the natural growth of the desert plants come back. And what that does, it protects the land from the wind blowing it all over the place, keeping that topsoil and maintaining moisture in the ground. So when the water situation resolves, then they'll plow those areas back up again and plant whatever they were planting before. You know, there's a lot of almonds and strawberries and grapes in this area. But for now, you can see there's a lot of land that is just open right now, and it's getting irrigated up in the distance. I see some irrigation going on, so they're gonna get it ready for planting if they haven't planted already. They do this by the seasons. So we're starting the fall. I don't know exactly what they plant in the fall. I'm not a farmer. And this is the grapes on the other side. See rows and rows of grapes. And that's where most of the table grapes or the wine come from. And then up in Napa Valley and all those areas up there. This is where I come to go to hunt for doves. Back in that area, there's grapes and almonds. And we're coming up to the Grapevine Mountain. Well, I don't know if they call them the Grapevine Mountains. It's called the Grapevine. And these are the Tejon Ranch and Tejon Fort. And then when we get to the bottom, we gotta get some speed and climb that thing that's pretty steep. That's where a lot of people overheat and stuff. But today is cool over here. It's 5:30, 5:40, so the sun is coming down a little bit. And I remember I used to come down here in the early 70s, and driving down this freeway, you get rabbits crossing the road because most of this land down here was just sagebrush. There was a lot of rabbits. We used to come here for cottontail or mostly jackrabbits. It wasn't plowed completely. I don't know how far west by Maricopa and all that area. Maybe they still have some sage areas, but we used to hunt the rabbits with 22s, and there was nobody around. There was no danger of hitting anything. There was no houses, no cars, nothing. It was just desert, full of sagebrush and jackrabbits. It was fun. Yeah, something is growing over here. It's pretty green. I don't know what it is. It could be alfalfa. Who knows? Okay, so let's see later. Okay, here we go. Going up the Grapevine. Okay guys, so I'm going to start going up the Grapevine. I need two hands on the wheel. So this is the end of the September 24th, 2022 hunt.